What's up there, people? Hunter Spoke Riders here, and right now I want to talk about the progress and the updates I've made. There hasn't been a lot of updates because, for one, it's summertime, and when it's summertime in Arizona, it's usually 100 plus every day, or it's raining. This is just a basic Alpine. I didn't get the one with the X Sirius XM radio or satellite radio because I'm cheap and I don't want to pay monthly payments for satellite radio. So as long as I can link my phone to it and listen to Pandora, that's all I really need. I mean, it still has a slot for CD players. I got a few old school CDs, so that's cool. But yeah, the stock deck had to go. So I did not want to go with a double din this go around because I put a double din in my Caprice, and honestly, I just barely used it. I mean, to me, I just didn't really feel the need for a double din. Everything I do off my phone. So it's just really, I didn't really want to have to do that much, because in order to fit a double din in these 99 or older Tahoes, because it's a din and a half, you gotta do a lot of modifications, and I just didn't really want to go that route. To me, it wasn't that serious. I just wanted something clean, something simple, and that's the install I had done. I didn't do the install myself. I took it to a shop to have it done. Same people that did my Caprice, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way they installed the deck, man. The deck is pretty clean. The only advantage to me to having a double din would be to have the backup camera, but I can get that later on the rear view mirror. I can get the rear view mirror with the backup camera in it. So I didn't want to do a double din on this one. I've had a lot of double dins in the past, and really, in this day and age, I just don't see the need for it, because I can link my tablet or my phone to this deck and just use the navigation off of that. So yeah, nice little Alpine. But let me show you the before. I showed you what was in there now, what's in there now, but let me show you the before. And also, I did more than just do an Alpine deck in here. I upgraded all the speakers. I can't really show you. There's really nothing to show you as far as the speaker upgrade, because everything is hidden. You can kind of see it in there. I got an Alpine. Basically, everything's all Alpine. I got all Alpine Type R speakers. I got Alpine 6.5 component set, and the tweeter is up in here. But I got a 6.5 component Alpine Type R and Alpine Type R 6x9s. So yeah, it's coming along, man. It's definitely coming along. Let me show you what was in there before, though. This is going to be the funny part. I hope there's enough light so you can see this. You guys are going to get a kick out of what was in there before. Alright, this is the back of my 99. First, before I even start this, I'm getting the full explanation of this. When my brother had this vehicle, he didn't do anything to the stereo. He bought a bunch of stereo stuff. He's had a bunch of stereo stuff, but he never installed anything. So when he had it, only thing he did was put the Viper alarm on it, and then all the other stuff just what was in there when he got it. So, as I told you before, I got rid of all the speakers, and let me show you about I went with the Alpine. I had everything but the deck. My brother already had the speakers, and he already had the amp to run all the speakers. All I had to do when I went to the shop is go get a deck. My brother had a deck too. He had an Alpine flip out TV screen thing, older school generation Alpine, but I didn't want to use that because it didn't have Bluetooth and I wasn't able to link my phone. I will use that Alpine flip out in another vehicle, but I just didn't want to do it on this one. So anyway, this is the stock deck that was in there before. It was missing a knob. When you turn the radio on, all the speakers are popping and crackling. It had the stock tweeters, okay? Stock, I'm not even sure what size these are, 4x10s. I don't know what these are. Stock speakers right here was in the back. And this is a weird, see if I can pan up on this. You see that right there? The back speakers in the two-door Tahoes are up in the headliner. You take that cover off and there's a speaker behind it. Those were the speakers that were in there. And they had to do a few little mods to get a pair of 6x9s to fit in that spot. But I think it's cool because that's why I took it to them. Took it to a pro shop to get it done because they got the 6x9s in there and it's hidden and you can't see them and it looks factory, and that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted right there. I didn't want nothing too crazy in this vehicle. So let me get to the best part. Let me get to the best part of this. These are the speaker systems. Speakers, okay? What you're looking at right here, this is the speakers that were in the doors. Now, these were in the vehicle when my brother got it. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put these in there. I don't know what they are. They might be 5.5, they might be 6 1/4. I'm not sure. But I think it's real funny because these are Rockford Fosgate speakers, which did sound terrible. But not only, this is the best part, they're Rockford Fosgate speakers, they're Rockford Fosgate Fast and Furious Edition chrome back speakers. These were in the door. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put Fast and Furious Edition Rockford Fosgate chrome speakers in a SUV. But that's what happened. All 50 watts of them. It sounded great. You turn this on, and the speakers would pop and crackle. Everything bone factory. The only thing they bought was these Fast and Furious flea market speakers. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't really drive the Tahoe a lot. The stereo situation. So I replaced all this stuff with Alpine everything. I'll get back to that in a second. Now 6.5, 6x9s, and it's all ran off this old school Alpine V12 4-channel amp. The amp is a MRV-F307. Now I know it's upside down, but that's the sacrifice I was willing to make because all the wires are right here. So the guy that was installing it, he just said, well, do you mind being upside down? Because all the wires will come out here. Then I have to reroute them all behind there, and it'll just be a big pain in the butt. And I was like, you know what? Go ahead and mount it upside down. It's all good. I know what it is. I ain't tripping off that. So at first, he wanted to mount the amp on the back of the seat. And I told him, I said, no, I don't think I can go for that because the seat, in this SUV, the seat gets folded down a lot. I fold the seats down and I haul big stuff. Basically, the only time I'm really driving this vehicle is when I'm trying to haul something I can't fit on my backpack and my bike. So, you know, when I got my, well, you've seen it before in other videos, when I had the side steps for this vehicle, I had them, you know, slid in the middle. Just a couple of weeks ago, I went and bought a desk, a brand new computer desk, and I took this vehicle and folded the seats down, and that's how I got the desk to fit in the vehicle. I didn't want, on this vehicle, I just don't want to go with a big subwoofer and amplified setup. It's not that serious. I don't need a system that intense in this vehicle. So on this Tahoe, for now, I just wanted to keep it simple, and I wanted to upgrade the deck and upgrade all the speakers. This Alpine setup is definitely a big upgrade. So it's all Alpine right now. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about using this amp. I had this amp for years. This amp is older than my daughter. You know, I had the amp for years. I sold it to my brother. I had two of them. I had this one. I had the big one with the fan in the middle. And I had this 4-channel for years. Never used it. Never used it. So this is the first time I'm using it. And I probably had this amp back when this amp was fresh, you know, first hit the scene. And, you know, it was hot stuff back in the day. So definitely happy about using this old school Alpine V12. That's going to trip a couple people out. Some of my old school partners, but yeah. And then the deck I got, as I said before, CDE 143BT. Something simple, nothing too outrageous, just Alpine everything. So there you have it, people. This is the new Alpine setup. Out with the old right there, in with the new. Just giving you a quick video. Just give me a video letting you know the upgrades, letting you know what's going on with the old 2-door Tahoe. The updates will be coming on this 2-door Tahoe a lot quicker in a couple months once it cools down a little bit. But yeah, definitely had to upgrade the stereo first. Gotta get that music right, because if that music ain't right, then I ain't really gonna want to drive it like that. So I think next up on the Tahoe most likely will be new shocks. The Tahoe needs some new shocks. I will probably order them within the next week or so. So yeah, I know it's been slow video uploads this summer, but y'all got to bear with me. I didn't have a lot of old footage, and I haven't been really doing a lot out here in this heat. But you know, hey, it's coming together slowly but surely. I can make it jump 6 feet off the ground. I'm a clown. I come down like a real G. A real one is all I am, mama. That's all I ever be. Tie street in the east. They do donuts in them Z's. They do donuts in them vests. Baby, that's the life of jest. I hung out with her twice, but I haven't fucked her yet. Now she vexed. Now she pressed. Now she taking off her dress. Vinyl records, marijuana, and sex. Oh yes, the stage was set. Performance award winning. Then she left her bra. Ain't hear her girls calling with questions like, bitch, how big is it, mama? Alright, yeah, I just wanted to give you a little taste of it to hear how it sounds. I don't know how this video is going to turn out because I use my phone as my viewfinder, so I had to shut all that down so I can use my phone to get on YouTube and play the music. So we'll see how this turns out. Just out here. I haven't even adjusted any of the settings. It's all flat, so I still gotta play with it. So I figure I want to pull the phone up. Listen, that was that Currency, the Champagne Files new mixtape. So yeah, man, I'm loving this new Alpine setup. Now I can just listen to YouTube. I can listen to stuff off of YouTube or listen to stuff off of Pandora. Just, you know, link my phone to it. So that's, you know, in this day and age, that's what you need, man. I had to have that. That was my main thing of changing this whole system, because the stock stuff wasn't working. So there you have it. There you have it, people. I wasn't gonna let you go without giving you a little taste of it, let you hear how it sounds. 100 Spoke Rider signing out. 41mm, it look like a flash. Also on my wrist, in my waist, sliding how a fucking boss does. Swung my Ferrari through his town, they thought it was House Walker. Much respect to Herman, but nah, I'm Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Out New Orleans, always crawling in the fall.